Types of vaccines. Currently, there are three main types of COVID-19 vaccines that are authorized and recommended or undergoing large-scale phase 3 clinical trials in the United States. Below is a description of how each type of vaccine prompts our bodies to recognize and protect us from the virus that causes COVID-19. None of these vaccines can give you COVID-19. Messenger RNA vaccines contain material from the virus that causes COVID-19 that gives our cells instructions for how to make a harmless protein that is unique to the virus. After our cells make copies of the protein, they destroy the genetic material from the vaccine. Our bodies recognize that the protein should not be there and build T lymphocytes and B lymphocytes that will remember how to fight the virus that causes COVID-19 if we are infected in the future. Protein subunit vaccines include harmless pieces or proteins of the virus that causes COVID-19 instead of the entire germ. Once vaccinated, our bodies recognize that the protein should not be there and build T lymphocytes and antibodies that will remember how to fight the virus that causes COVID-19 if we are infected in the future. Vector vaccines contain a modified version of a different virus than the one that causes COVID-19. Inside the shell of the modified virus, there is material from the virus that causes COVID-19. This is called a viral vector. Once the viral vector is inside our cells, the genetic material gives cells instructions to make a protein that is unique to the virus that makes COVID-19. Using these instructions, our cells make copies of the protein. This prompts our bodies to build T lymphocytes and B lymphocytes that will remember how to fight that virus if we are infected in the future. Some COVID-19 vaccines require more than one shot. To be fully vaccinated, you will need 2 shots of some COVID-19 vaccines. 2 shots. If you get a COVID-19 vaccine that requires 2 shots, you are considered fully vaccinated 2 weeks after your second shot. Pfizer, BioNTech, and Moderna COVID-19 vaccines require 2 shots. 1 shot. If you get a COVID-19 vaccine that requires 1 shot, you are considered fully vaccinated 2 weeks after your shot. Johnson & Johnson's Janssen COVID-19 vaccine only requires 1 shot. If it has been less than 2 weeks since your shot, or if you still need to get your second shot, you are not fully protected. Keep taking steps to protect yourself and others until you are fully vaccinated, 2 weeks after your final shot. Learn how to find a COVID-19 vaccine so you can get it as soon as you can. Pfizer BioNTech COVID-19 vaccine overview and safety. Monitoring reports of myocarditis and pericarditis. The CDC has received increased reports of myocarditis and pericarditis in adolescents and young children after COVID-19 vaccination. The known and potential benefits of COVID-19 vaccination outweigh the known and potential risks, including the possible risk of myocarditis or pericarditis. We continue to recommend COVID-19 vaccination for anyone 12 years of age and older. Who should not get vaccinated? If you have had a severe allergic reaction or anaphylaxis, or an immediate allergic reaction, even if it was not severe, to any ingredient in a messenger RNA COVID-19 vaccine, such as polyethylene glycol, you should not get either of the messenger RNA COVID-19 vaccines. If you had a severe or immediate allergic reaction after getting the first dose of an messenger RNA COVID-19 vaccine, you should not get a second dose of either of the messenger RNA COVID-19 vaccines. A severe allergic reaction is one that needs to be treated with epinephrine or EpiPen or with medical care. Learn about common side effects of COVID-19 vaccines and when to call a doctor. An immediate allergic reaction means a reaction within 4 hours of exposure, including symptoms such as hives, swelling, or wheezing, respiratory distress. If you aren't able to get a messenger RNA COVID-19 vaccine, you may still be able to get a different type of COVID-19 vaccine. Get more information for people with allergies. Possible side effects. In the arm where you got the shot, pain, redness, swelling. Throughout the rest of your body, tiredness, headache, muscle pain, chills, fever, nausea. These side effects happen within a day or two of getting the vaccine. They are normal signs that your body is building protection and should go away within a few days. Other authorized and recommended COVID-19 vaccines in the United States. You should get a COVID-19 vaccination as soon as possible. Do not wait for a specific brand. All currently authorized and recommended COVID-19 vaccines are safe and effective. The CDC does not recommend one vaccine over another. COVID-19 vaccines are not interchangeable. If you received a Pfizer, BioNTech, or Moderna 19 vaccine, you should get the same product for your second shot. Safety data summary. In clinical trials, reactogenicity symptoms, side effects that happen within 7 days of getting vaccinated, were common but were mostly mild. Some people had side effects that affected their ability to do daily activities. Side effects such as fever, chills, tiredness, and headache throughout the body were more common after the second dose of the vaccine. The CDC will continue to provide updates as we learn more about the safety of the Pfizer-BioNTech vaccine in real-world conditions. Learn more about vaccine safety monitoring after a vaccine is authorized or approved for use. How well the vaccine works. Based on evidence from clinical trials in people 16 years and older, the Pfizer-BioNTech vaccine was 95% effective at preventing laboratory-confirmed infection with the virus that causes COVID-19 in people who received 2 doses and had no evidence of being previously infected. In clinical trials, the Pfizer-BioNTech vaccine was also highly effective in preventing laboratory-confirmed COVID-19 infection in adolescents 12 to 15 years old, and the immune response in people 12 to 15 years old was at least as strong as the immune response in people 16 to 25 years old. The vaccine was also highly effective in clinical trials at preventing COVID-19 among people of diverse age, sex, race, and ethnicity categories, and among people with underlying medical conditions. Evidence shows messenger RNA COVID-19 vaccines offer similar protection in real-world conditions as they have in clinical trial settings, reducing the risk of COVID-19, including severe illness, by 90% or more among people who are fully vaccinated. The CDC will continue to provide updates as we learn more.